The Commonwealth Rally, organised by MTV MBC Networks in collaboration with the Ministry of Mass Media and Information and Sri Lanka Youth, commenced day 9 of its journey from Anuradhapura today.
Now the rally is held to create awareness across the country about the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting to be held in Sri Lanka in November.
The commencement of today's leg of the Commonwealth Rally was marked with a special ceremony held in Anuradhapura under the auspices of the Chief Minister of the North Central Province, S.M. Ranjit. A group including the Mayor of Anuradhapura, H.D. Somadasa, and DIG in charge of the North Central Province, Ranjit Padmasiri, attended the ceremony. The national flag of Grenada was hoisted on the main flagstaff of the Commonwealth float. This awareness program, organised by Sirasa Media Network together with the Ministry of Mass Media, the Ministry of Skills Development and the National Youth Services, is valuable. The 2nd of next month will be a very important day. The Commonwealth Rally received a warm welcome from school children and adults alike in the Nochiagama town. The ceremony was held at the Nochiagama town to welcome the rally. North Central Provincial Councillor K.P. S. Kumar Siri and the Divisional Secretary of Nochiagama, A.M.W. Amunugama, were in attendance. Religious observances were conducted to invoke blessings on the Commonwealth Rally. In Nochiagama, the national flag of Guyana was hoisted on the Commonwealth float.
Very good for everybody to see what's going on and get all the people involved. So yes, very good.
A number of three-wheelers also joined the motor rally from Saliyaweva Junction. A group including Maulavi Muzamil welcomed the Commonwealth Rally upon its arrival at the Mohideen Juma Masjid in Puttalam. The rally concluded in Puttalam and a musical show was held to mark the end of today's leg of the journey. The Commonwealth Rally will travel to Negombo tomorrow. The 12th Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting was held in Zimbabwe. The summit, which was held in Harare, was chaired by President Robert Mugabe. The summit commenced on the 16th of October 1991 and concluded on the 21st of October. On Business News Tonight, speaking at a media briefing, Cabinet spokesperson Kerry Rambukwala revealed that the budget for the next year will be presented in Parliament on the 22nd of this month.
Keeping to tradition, the government estimated expenditure for the next year will be presented in Parliament via an appropriation bill. The appropriation bill for 2014 will be presented in Parliament on the 22nd of this month. Later, the Minister of Finance would deliver the budget speech briefing the House on the government's expenditure and how it would be recovered. This is also known as the second reading of the budget.
The second reading of the appropriation bill will take place on the 21st of November, which is a Thursday. 7 days have been allocated from that date for the debate on the second reading. The committee stage will begin on the 30th of November, which is a Saturday, and will be held except on Sundays until the 20th of December. If it is taken up for debate on the 20th, then it will go in for a vote.
International Day of the Girl Child was marked today at the auditorium of the Institute of Policy Studies of Sri Lanka.
The International Day of the Girl Child was marked by the United Nations in Sri Lanka, recognizing the courage and determination of 16-year-old Pakistani education activist Malala Yousafzai, who is now considered as a symbol of hope, courage and change for the girl child.
Violence against girls has increased substantially. While addressing the effects of violence on victims, we need to encourage a fundamental change in attitudes towards women and girls, and have a zero tolerance of violence against women and children, and ensure that women and girls are respected and treated as equals in society. Every day, 3 to 5 children are raped. Police statistics show that the total number of child rapes in 2011 was 1,463. The figure jumped to 1,759 cases in 2012. And that is according to a parliamentary report.
Incidentally, Pakistani teenager Malala Yousafzai, who was shot in the head by the Taliban for campaigning for education for girls, was awarded the European Union's annual Human Rights Award today. The Sakharov Prize for Freedom of Thought has been given by the European Parliament each year since 1988 to commemorate Soviet scientist and dissident Andrei Sakharov. Its past winners include former South African President Nelson Mandela and Burmese activist Aung San Suu Kyi. In a speech to Parliament following the announcement, European Parliament President Martin Schulz said Malala had encouraged young girls and women to stand up for their rights.
I'm moved beyond words to be here.
Now tonight on Words of Wisdom, we bring you the thoughts of former US President Woodrow Wilson.
If you want to make enemies, try to change something. Woodrow Wilson, former President of the United States of America. Today's News First View report was filed by Pradeep Priyanka Ranasinghe from Nagampaha.
Two persons who were next to a house in the Manakatia area in Nagampaha sustained injuries when they were struck by lightning at around 11:30 last night. They were admitted to the Andiyangala Rural Hospital.
News First View reporter Pradeep Priyanka Ranasinghe, Nagampaha.
Moving on to sports news now. Sri Lankan opening batsman T.M. Dilshan says that his decision to retire from Test cricket was based on providing an opportunity for newcomers to enter the team. Now he made this comment at a media briefing held at Sri Lanka Cricket today.
I would have to make this decision eventually. My target was to reach 5,000 runs and I have achieved it. I also captained the Test team, so I have achieved many things. I have to provide the opportunity for a newcomer to achieve all that I have achieved and move forward. That is how we can maintain the game of cricket. We have achieved these things because of the path that was created for us by our brothers who played cricket before us. We have to live by setting a path for the newcomers so they too could protect the game of cricket. Therefore, I took this decision with great happiness and satisfaction.
Moving from cricket to football, FIFA has decided to impose a lifetime ban on Manilal Fernando, who was a former chairman of the Football Federation of Sri Lanka and an executive committee member of FIFA.
An 8-year ban was initially imposed by the FIFA Adjudicatory Chamber on Manilal Fernando, who later filed an appeal against the verdict. However, after a 2-day hearing in Zurich, the FIFA Appeal Committee reached a decision to impose a lifetime ban on Fernando. Sports First made further inquiries about the ban from Manilal Fernando.
The FIFA yesterday imposed a life ban on me on football. I'm disappointed about it, but I am not surprised. It is an internal body. Before that, the FIFA Adjudicatory Committee, headed by Judge Eckhart, gave me 8 years for the same 2 charges, and thereafter I appealed 2 charges, and Mr. Gracia also appealed on self-incrimination, and his appeal was allowed, my appeals were dismissed. So I have completely lost faith in the system. So I'm taking it to the Court of Arbitration in Sports, which is an independent body of the FIFA, and I hope I will seek and get justice there.